What's good, DeezyBikeLife? What's happening? Another sit-down video from the boy DeezyBikeLife. Hope everybody doing well, everybody safe, everybody family safe during this time. Coronavirus really, spreading throughout the U.S. Death rate is going up. Personally, I don't know anyone who really has it like that. I'm not gonna act like it's not serious because it's really serious. But hope everybody doing well, everybody healthy. For this video, I'm not in my room. I'm in my office. It's a garage, but I have my it's my workspace. My desk is right here. Let me give out a quick office tour real quick. Hold on. So first, this is a little bit of merch right there. I got merch in there. Some supplies, packaging supplies. My sewing machine where I make all my batteries, my ideas, slash, stuff I need to get done. My goals up there. Essentially all my electronics right here. Yes, sir. And I designed also my stickers and pads on that. And I cut it out with that. This is my cutting mat right here. It's a small cutting mat. I need to get a bigger one for sure. My heat press where I press on those vinyls onto the pads to actually give it the text. This is my editing computer. My hard drive right there. Fire. My little printer where I print out my shipping labels to get my packages out to you guys. Yes, sir. If you guys have not checked out my website yet, I'm gonna leave the link down below. On my site, I have my shop where I sell my frame pads and my bar pads. I also have a list of my sponsors, and also I have one blog on there so far, and as well I have an event page where I show you the events I'm going to, the events I'm hosting before I even post it on my Instagram. So if you're interested, link down below and check that out. Nonetheless, let's get back and let's start this video. But let's finally get into what you guys came here for, why I dropped out of school. I know it sounds scary, I know it sounds bad, but let me just rephrase why I dropped out of regular school. And before we get more into it, I am a high school graduate. I graduated 6 months early. I want to, tell y'all I graduated early and why I chose the route I did. And hold on, I got the proofread if y'all don't believe me. Oh, yes, sir. Hold on. Oh, man, y'all see the government? Yes, sir. The date is right there. If it focuses, right there, December 20th, 2019. So yeah, I graduated December of 2019. I was supposed to graduate around this time. I've been wanting to film this video, but I just kind of been procrastinating. But my class right now, 2020, is graduating right now or this month. So I decided to, make the video right now and drop it because I feel like it's time. And the 2020 class, the way y'all graduating, man, I'm genuinely sorry for y'all, but also congratulations to everybody who graduated this year. I know most graduations are done like virtually, or some are like you pull up to the school real quick, you get a picture, a video, get your name announced, and then you leave. Nonetheless, graduation to all of y'all. So I did complete my first year of high school and my second year. Sophomore year, that's when I kind of got more passionate and more busy with riding bikes and trying to build my brand. I felt like, school won't really help me greatly. Like nowadays, you can learn online. You can learn from mentors, YouTube videos. Like I learned a lot of stuff with YouTube videos, like how to, how to work a sewing machine. Like I make money from my sewing machine. School just wasn't for me. I was never the best in school. I was never, straight A's. I'm not gonna tell y'all, oh, stay in school, because one, I don't like school. And yeah, I just think it's odd how people tell you to stay in school, but a lot of corruption is kind of in school. People still do drugs in school. People still, fight in school, bully in school, vandalize in school. So, staying in school is not like the best thing anymore, at least. So a couple people told me about homeschooling, but I never really, initiated or looked into it too deep. Once I kind of looked into it towards the end of sophomore year, I seen that you can do your work fully from home. Not going to school 7 hours a day. I did calculate my school schedule, so I calculated about 3 hours that I'm actually in school, learning, consuming, information, doing something productive to get me towards getting my diploma, listening to teachers, reading, whatever. That's, has to do with my work. 3 hours out of a 7-hour day being in school. And basically, I subtracted the lunch, me hopping on the bus, going to school, and waiting for a whole hour before my first class even started. Yeah, no. Passing periods, I added all those up. The time that I'm not doing work, waste of time. For me, due to my schedule with riding bikes and, you know, trying to be at home working on my brand, I felt like being at home, doing my work at home, still graduating, getting more time to ride my bike and, you know, work. I feel like that's more beneficial for me. So that's what really persuaded me to do it. So I looked into it and asked my mom, and she said no. She said no. Like I said, I wasn't the best in school, so at the time where I wanted to, you know, transition into homeschooling, at the time I probably had straight C's, maybe like 2 B's. B's was good for me. I never really kept an A, you know, during the whole year. If you know, you know. We all have an A when the semester starts, but, you know, when that work come in, grades go down if you're not, you know, the best in school. PSA, I'm not recommending anyone to do what I'm doing. I don't recommend anyone to, you know, leave regular school to do homeschooling or do what I'm doing. But I do recommend, you know, do what makes you happy. You know, optimize your life to make it work best for you, because it's your life. You know, it is what you make it. So you don't necessarily have to do what I'm doing, you know, to be in a good position. If you want to be a nurse or a doctor, you know, a lawyer, you have to go to school. You have to be good in school. In my case, that's just not what I'm striving for. We're all different, so there's no reason why we should choose the same path. But yeah, my mom was not with the idea of homeschooling, but, you know, being young, trying to make certain moves, trying to do certain things, it really helps to have supportive parents. And if parents are watching right now, the best thing you can do, make sure they're doing what they love and make sure they're happy, and also staying productive. That's always, regardless, stay productive, anything you're doing. But I had to convince my mom. I told her, you know, I want to focus more on riding bike, focus more on my passion. After explaining the best way possible, she let me do it. Yeah, she told me if my grades start to, you know, stay the same, or I don't get my work done, or my grades droppery, I'm going back to regular schoolery. Yeah, for me, that was a no-go. And yeah, I did really want to get my diploma. I did really want to complete school with decent grades. And I did graduate with a 3 points, I think 3 point, I don't want to lie to y'all, 3.2 GPA. But yeah, the whole time doing school, all I was focused on is getting my diploma and graduating. So I just worked towards that, kept working, focused on, you know, the goal was to graduate. And I did just that 6 months early. I don't mean a flexery, but flexery. And if you decide to, you know, start doing regular school or whatever, regardless, you need to have some goals. And you need to think about them goals every day, on a daily, at least do something small to, you know, push you towards your end goal or your goals. Just think about your end goal. Boom. Step 4, step 10, step 5, wherever it's at, and jot down what it's gonna take for you to get that goal. That's, for me, that's the way I think about things, and, you know, how to get things done. I don't necessarily think step 1, step 2, step 3. I kind of go, you know, step 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how I think. That's how, you know, my brain kind of works for me. Me, myself, I'm striving to be, you know, a bicycle stunt rider, which I am now, but just grow my brand and be an entrepreneur. And for that, I don't think I need to know what nuclear notation is or Newton's form. I wouldn't say, you know, homeschooling is for everybody, and I definitely did not choose it because it's the easier route. I chose it because I wanted to manage my time better, you know, get more done in my day, rather than being at school for a ridiculous amount of time that's not fully being used. You know, being out in school for 7 hours and actually doing work for 3 hours. The rest of the 4 hours I'm there at school is not really helping me get my diploma. I didn't do any sports in school. I didn't do football, I didn't do baseball. I did football before high school, but in high school I didn't do none of that. I rode bikes, so they don't have a class for riding bikes. But they should make that, and I should make it happen. But yeah, if you're in school watching this, I suggest you learn and practice time management. You know, manage your time wisely. If whatever you're doing takes a lot of time, or takes time at all, and it's not really benefiting you or, you know, anyone, why do it? If it's pointless, non-productive, why do it? The past 2 years, maybe year and a half, altogether, I stopped watching TV. I stopped playing video games about 2 years ago. To me, it's not really exciting, productive, so I stopped playing games. I still watch movies sometimes. I like watching movies, but yeah, Netflix had to cut that off. And no, it's not necessarily torture for me, because I have more fun, you know, riding my bikes. I have fun popping wheelies, you know, going out different places, having fun on my bike. that's what excites me. That's what, you know, entertains me. That's what I love to do. I don't want to be watching Netflix. I don't want to be playing games. So yeah, if you're young, practice time management. And that's basically it. That's the story time and why I dropped out of regular school. If you enjoyed this content, please let me know. Comment down below. Smash that like button. Demolish that like button. And if you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you. Drop your Instagram down below so I can show you some love back. That's about it. This is the video on how and why I dropped out of regular school. And the main punchline is, you know, focus on what you love and focus on happiness. Even if it's optimizing your life to, you know, do more what you love and what makes you happy, by all means, I suggest you definitely do it. And at the same time, be productive and prospering. Until the next one, I love y'all. Yes, sir.